Hi, my name is Mitchell Kraus, and I'm an entrepreneur, website designer, and developer. And I'm testing that theory, or that a man is infunctional after 98 hours of sleep deprivation. I've been awake for 49 hours, and so far it's been mind over matter. I have just created 2 websites, and it's 2 in the morning right now. And I want to test that theory to see if that's true or not. Because who's the judge to dictate who every human being is infunctional and incapable of functioning with adequate sleep? You know, I never did sleep that much, but I always got stuff done. I had a window time frame period of 1 day to create a great application, mobile application for the iOS, Apple, the Android market, and the BlackBerry market. And I stayed up all night, and I got that done. You see, determination is a powerful tool. Determination in saying you're going to do something. A true businessman will look at a negative situation and turn that one around to a positive one, which is exactly how I started my business, Moke Incorporation. Just 1 second. What I did was, there's $6,000 in the bank. That's it. For rent, $2,000. For expenses, even more. And I invested $5,000 in equipment and make it all back within less than a 14-day time frame. I said I'd do it, and I kept my word. When I say I will do something, I make it happen. And it's all about your willpower, your determination, what you say to yourself, your perspective in life dictates what you're going to think, dictates your motivation. And you know what creates energy in a sleep deprivation, when your body is sleep deprived and it is tired, is to think. Yeah, don't think too hard. Just come up with, just think of anything. And don't fear anything, because it might feel weird. You might feel a little foggy-headed. But you know what? There's no pain, there's no fear that can be felt once a man has experienced all of fearful events and circumstances and internal hell. So, fear doesn't scare me. Why? Because I have a heart condition and I can die any day and it feels like I'm having a heart attack. And I feel fear a lot, but I don't fear it. There's nothing to fear in this world. We get stressed out about daily lives, our daily lives. About, oh, we gotta pay this bill at this time, what are we gonna do? Instead of thinking what you're gonna do, see what you can do to make the situation better. Instead of dwelling on the negative side and stressing out about money, find a means to make it. It's not hard. It does not take college or IT tech school to become a software designer, developer, and a publisher, and the ebooks, the creation, and everything you can do with Adobe's. Then you go into partnership with Apple as a developer for them using their formatting. It's called Xcode. The design is very simplistic, yet is very limited. Most of the apps you see for the 4G, 4S, or iOS 5 is not from the original Xcode. These come from big corporations that have a better software means that they've gained from Apple being in partnership with them. You can register yourself as a business entrepreneur, and you can be underneath the big corporations, and you can make 70% of the profit of the app that could possibly make. Yet not every app can be created or be sold. If you make 10 apps, you're probably going to get 2 that will sell. You can either sell it, and that's that, then they make the money off the profit, or you go into partnership with them. Then you're obligated by their rules. But just, no matter what, you can do anything you set your mind to. I speak from experience. It was not long ago when I was weak, when I was miserable. Yet one faithful act of motivation and determination to get better. It just happens. Once you make your mind up of any given situation, that's that. You're not going back. It's very respectful of people to keep their words when they say it. If you say you're going to be at this place or that place at this time, then be there at that time you said you would. Set expectations for yourself for what you say you're going to do, make it happen. And push yourself. Push the boundaries. Push the impossible of what you think cannot be done. And do not give up. Do not, if you feel a negative feeling, just ignore it. And sometimes negative feelings can give you a better perspective on what to do to make what you're going to do and are doing better than it originally was going to be. And when you develop, don't just have a idea, don't have a set idea, this. A businessman thinks 3 steps ahead, but right now is what he's got to focus on. Once you get past that 3rd step, you're in la-la land in your head. And then you're caught up in not healthy habits. And if you want to know the secret of gaining ideas, just be curious. Be curious about things around you. Ask yourself, why does this occur? And do not think you cannot answer that question. Because the truth is, you can answer all your questions. If you just focus with curiosity that comes first, the question, the focus, and you will be surprised at what pops in your head. And then what you do is you go by what you feel to see if that's the best possibility. You don't want to mark everything as just a possibility. You want to go with what you feel, and when you get one of those thoughts, those creative thoughts that just says, yes, that's the idea, go with that. Then don't change your mind. Stick to one idea at a time. And do not get ahead of yourself about what you can do. Do not grandiose what you have that you can do. Actions speak louder than words. And I can give you all and help everyone from my personal point of view. May not be true to you, but it's true to me, and it's true to other businessmen. But this is the one thing that I am not of corporations. I am not that of greed. Because if a wise man, an intelligent person, would give parts of their profit away and then gain certain money and then they get more customers, and then they get more gross profit, and the incomes just grows and grows based on giving and helping others. I do not do anything I don't like to do. I don't think it's fun. I don't do anything for money. The money just comes. I just do what's fun. If I feel like creating 15 applications in one day, then I'll do it. Once you understand the technology of Adobe products, which some people takes 4 years to learn, but once you really understand it, then that complexity becomes simplicity. Then you know what you're doing, exactly what you're doing. The thing is with Adobe, you need your sources. You need to gather resources for what you're going to put on, whatever Adobe you are using. And they are all interconnected. One Adobe is you use for this, then you open it up or export it and import it in another Adobe. You might open two at once, such as Photoshop and CS1 Contribute. Or CS5. And it's all about your determination. Because I did not go to college or IT tech school to learn all of this software. I learned it by myself. Because I refused to work at a part-time job or a full-time job for minimum wage to barely make any money, to not even pay the rent. I refused to live that way. So I saw what was profitable and what I know the online market, and it's a very profitable market. It's full of greed. So when you make yourself known out there as an entrepreneur within incorporation, you might as well have a patent on your business and what you do, and make sure you have lawyers just in case the big corporations try to take you out of business and steal your ideas.